Hi, welcome to a review of my new MT09 ABS. I had an 07 for a year before this. You can catch those reviews on the other links on my YouTube page. Great bike, the MT07. I had the bike for just about a year from new. Superb, really loved it. Quite new to biking, been riding now for about 2 years, so went with the 07. Just felt it was an easier bike to ride, but now hey, I've moved on. I had the deep armour, loved it, so I've kept the deep armour in the 09. So yeah, there it is. Had it now for about a week. It's done nearly 200 miles. It's in the, as I said, the deep armour. Came with the unbelievable deal with the Akrapovic titanium exhaust system for free. So the bike, be it it's an ABS, worked out to about 7,400 ish. With the exhaust in for free as well. So yeah, I've kept the original exhaust boxed. This is what I did when I sold the 07. I took off all my extras, took off the exhaust, put the standard back on, the stock exhaust, and sold the bike, traded it in, got a pretty good deal from the dealer, and sold the Akrapovic separately, which made a bit more sense. I managed to get a bit more money as a net figure when I traded the old bike. So yeah, you've probably seen hundreds of reviews of the 09 already, but this is just my own sort of personal, and I'm going to go through some of the stuff I've added to it. So first of all, obviously the exhaust system. I won't start it up yet, it's a triple, has the DP killer fitted. What I had done from new was had the DB killer, the internal pipes, trimmed by about half, and what that does, it allows you to this DB killer out, because if you don't cut the pipes on the inside, these all get chewed up with pliers and they're forever takes to come in and out. So what you do, take this little plastic cover off. Sorry, I thought there was somebody spy on me over the fence there, but there's not. Take that off. There's an Allen key screw head in there. Undo that, take it off, and you basically pull these out. Best thing to do is do it when it's cold. If it's hot, the metal expands, so it gets a bit tighter. And also with the cutting of the pipes internally, it makes the sound perfect. Actually, I think, see, with the pipes fully in and the DB killer in, it's not a bad sound, but this is fantastic. And taking these all out and doing it and starting it up, it's just rather a bit too loud for me. But even with the setup, it's loud enough, and it's absolutely superb. So yeah, I'll start that up at the end. Got the R&G bobbins there, so I've got a paddock stand. Basically, that's fantastic. Not really there designed really to protect the bike much, but with the paddock stand on it, it's very easy to just lift that bike up and get to this very important bit of machinery, which is this chain. I found the 07 chain rusted, mainly from the inner ring and the inner side, even though I kept it lubed fairly well. And with this on a paddock stand, it's very easy. You can spin the wheel, clean this off with a professional cleaner, rub it, scrub it, whatever you want to do with a brush or a rag, and then apply the new lube. Also, what I do once every 3 months, even on the 07, you can take this section off. A few Allen key there, take the gear shifter off as well. That just undo that, clips out, just let that hang. That all comes off, and you'll see the cog in there where this chain goes round. You can completely clean the whole chain off. What I've got, this is this is the best stuff you can buy. Okay, you can buy this from eBay. You get the set, it's the chain cleaner, use that first, and then you've got the chain lube, and I found this is the best one. It's the C2 version, and why I like this is because when you put it on here, it's almost clear. None of that yellowy, gungy looking stuff. You clean your chain for an hour and then you end up putting all this crap on it again. It doesn't fling. Trust me, it's the best. I've tried many different versions, and this is far away the best one that is available on the market. Right, so what else have I got? I've got these crash protectors for the upper and lower frame. They're from a company called MGS Engineering. You can buy off eBay. They're about 40 quid each for the pair, for the lower pair and then the upper pair. What happens is you put them on. Obviously come with different fittings, very easy. Unbolt it and put it on following the instructions. These little caps flick out and they come with the engineering sticker. What I do is I buy this sticker and this sticker off eBay, and they're about £1.50 each, and they're like gel, like a little bit of rubber gel in it, and you just stick them on and it just gives it that proper Yamaha finish. Right, I've got the Yamaha side rads on and an R&G radiator cover. Looks superb. I would never buy another RG radiator cover. That was an absolute pig to get on. The instructions that came with it were rubbish. The pictures that came with it, step 1, step 3, you couldn't even see the pictures. They were like dark and black, and in the end, just using my own nonce really, I got this fitted, and there's a couple of bolts that go through here and up there, and why it's crap is it doesn't actually sit straight on the edges on either side, and at the bottom they give you a cable tie in here. Ridiculous. Cable tie, 50 quid that was. I'm going to make one myself next time. This is nice, matches the bike. You have to have this cover set up on it. Ridiculous if you don't. Right, so what did the dealer fit? He fitted the heated grips for me. Oxford, lovely, gives it a sporty thicker grip. Where's the control module? Well, it was mounted originally here, but the bracket work that comes with it, my experience on the 07, the bracket work is just basically just rusted away after about 2 months. So I've taken it off and I mounted it. I don't know if you can see in here. I don't mind putting it away because I tend to get it going when I start up in the morning, and it's got an auto turn off feature after about 30 seconds if you forget to turn it off, so it doesn't really kill the battery, and they're really superb. It's exactly the same I had on the 07. Recommend it. They're about 60-70 quid. Okay, so this screen, it's a Rizoma screen, about 120 quid's worth, polycarbonate, but off the 07, funny enough. It fits straight on to the 09, so no money wasted there, and it came with a separate set of brackets which I kept, so it comes with us. If you do buy it new, it's the 07 and the 09 brackets come with it. Lovely finish, not too big. I'm not into motorway riding, and it just gives it that finish on the bike. Headlights, I've changed it to an Osram high brightness lamp, and also I bought some little LED side lights which go in here. So to get this headlight bulb off, you got to undo in here and in here, flip the whole thing forward, unplug it, and you put your new bulb in. Get these little buggers out, you've got to take all this off, take the 4 bolts off in here, take that bolt off, and then I don't know if you can see there's another bolt in here, and all this section all comes away, and you can get to these little light things in here. And I'll show you those lights in a minute when I turn the engine on. LED indicators, Yamaha, fitted by the dealer. Fantastic. Old originals are rubbish. The bulb look ugly, old. I don't know why they don't come with LED indicators in the first place. I fitted these cheap Chinese clutch and brake levers. Took me about 3 or 4 minutes to fit them. Now I've got accustomed to fitting and changing them as well. So, but yeah, and then these you can adjust as well. And they go from here into there, like that, and the same over here into there. Well, how you take this off? There's a bolt that goes underneath in here, like that. Undo it. That just flips out. You take this whole thing out. You tighten this up to give you some slack in the clutch brake cable. Sorry, the clutch cable. And as you pull this out, you just unclip it, put your new one in, clip it back on, slide it back in, put that back in, and tighten it back up. So it's really easy to do it. Comes with a data tool alarm, which for some reason doesn't have sound capabilities. It's against EU law. So it's Cat 1 category, which is an essential, and that is mounted in here, somewhere in there. So yeah, it's auto alarming after 45 seconds, a bit annoying, forever having to press the off button on it. We've got the rear carrier, the Yamaha one. It's a pig to fit. The dealer fitted it, and it just goes from underneath there into here. Got the tail tidy, the Yamaha tail tidy with the LED indicators. I just think that looks really nice. Just gives it that finish at the back. Had to have the rear rack really. It doesn't look fantastic, but it ain't too bad. But I had to have it because I use the bike for commuting, having to put the helmet and my laptop bag away. It's fantastic for that. And I kept the Yamaha box from the 07. That just sits nicely on there, clips on, and it's got the same key barrel as the main ignition. I've got the R&G crash protector on the front forks, very easy to fit, and I took that off the 07 and refitted it on here. It's just a bolt that goes through, there's a shaft that goes all the way through. One interesting point, my bike is an ABS. It doesn't have the ABS sticker, so it's gone down as a warranty claim, which the dealer's going to get for me and sort that out. But it is definitely an ABS. It works superb. You can tell by the monitoring devices on the centre bit there, as well as the back. Data tagged from new. One of the things I did when I first got the bike, I sprayed it with this stuff. It's called ACF 50. Quality stuff. And what it does, it just stops it corroding the bike. And I know some people spray the whole bike over. I haven't done that. I've been selective in where I've done it. Basically on metalwork, obviously avoiding the brakes and the chain. And I've done it all the bolts individually with the little pinpointer straw. And all I was doing was really just going around and just spraying elements. For example, I'll show you. I'll do that a bit in there. Wipe, give a bit of a cut in there. You can see this. Just keeps the metal work from corroding. So this bike is prone to corrosion like the 07, so I don't really cover it. It's kept outside, and I'll cover it in the winter, but during summer days and spring, if it rains, it's going to get wet. So what I've done, I spent a lot of time just going around and spraying all the bits and pieces, even the engine cases here. I'll give it a good spray like that, all over, like there, even on the pipes, and it's left like a waterproof coating on it, which is fantastic. And I'm just going to do that once a month. And I know some people just go all over the bike. It just leaves a really tacky finish on it, and it's not nice to touch. Yeah, so it's ACF 50, expensive stuff, £15 a bottle. Right, so let's turn it on. It's a really good bike compared to the 07, far more powerful, so you probably imagine. The torque fairly similar really at the lower end. I haven't taken it over 5,000 revs yet, so you've got to keep it till 600 before you get your first service, and then you can increase it to 6,000 revs roughly, up to the 1,000 miles mark. But yeah, it was an interesting thing. I think before, when you went for a service, they only charge you for the material, for the oil and the oil cartridge filter. Apparently now they charge you for full whack, so a bit of a rip-off really, because I could do that myself in 10 minutes, but to keep the warranty I've got to take it in, spend over 100 quid doing it. Anyway, there's the side lights. They're normally yellow, you can see they're quite bright. Let's just turn it on now, and you can listen to it. You can get it flattened out or raised, and you get memory foam put on it and gel. Get this bit raised as well. It's about 100 quid, 130 quid, and you keep the base seat frame, and you can actually change the cover as well to something similar to that. So I haven't done it yet, but I will do. Right, so I'll give it another go. Hope you can just hear me better. I think these bikes, being a 2015 model, it's had the all the ECU flashes or whatever for the throttle. I don't really notice anything snatchy about the throttle, even in A mode. Yeah, it's sensitive. You've got to be slightly easier on the throttle, and if you do give it a tug, of course it's going to be snatchy. There's nothing wrong with it. The B mode is actually tamer than the 07 when I ride it in B mode, so I haven't driven in the rain yet, so I guess when the rain I might be trying it out, but in B mode it's actually tamer than the MT07, so not for me really, so I just stick it in standard all day long. It's doing 40, let's have a look, from new, it's done 193 miles, yeah, see that alarm, I told you, it just keeps coming on. The auto alarms itself after 45 seconds. I have to do this crap, press it, turn it off, turn it back on. So I'm going to get that disarmed, that alarm mode where it auto alarms after 45 seconds, because when you want to work on the bike and clean it, you've got to put the ignition on, otherwise the bike keeps alarming up, so it's a bit stupid. But anyway, yeah, it's done, let's have a look, 49 miles to the gallon, and I've been riding it very conservatively. I've been up the A3 a couple of times, you know, 60-70 mile an hour, took it up to 4,500 revs just to get the engine running. So yeah, well guys, that's the end of my review, and hope you enjoy it, hope you enjoyed it, and if you've got any questions, get some comments on there, and I shall endeavour to get back to you. Just turn the indicator off. But yeah, it's a lovely bike. Just last look around it. If you're thinking of an 07 or an 09, get the 09. You'll be looking at upgrade the 07 after, like I did after a year. Great bike, but this is far better. Okay, have fun. See ya.